So hey there guys, I've just watched episode 14 of Attack on Titan Season 3. The reaction, the links are in the description. Watch the reaction and go back here if you want to listen to the discussion. And the discussion starts right now. And yeah, I almost clicked on an opening. So, have I? Yeah. So it's actually not enough to discuss. This is not going to be a huge one because this was mostly fighting. We can discuss how stupid Titans look. They look amazingly stupid. We can discuss that Reiner have like another ability as well. So at some point in season 1, I suppose I've said that Armored Titan is basically a Swiss knife. Though I was stupid and I said Swedish, but yeah, I meant Swiss knife. He had like armor. He was running, and at that time I was thinking that running is actually an ability for a Titan. He could breathe fire, though. Yeah, it was explained that it's not fire, but still looked awesome. His eyes are protected, and he's super strong. And now you're saying that he's actually have like any crystal thing as well. He just reinforced himself and started climbing like Monkey did. I wonder if Monkey used that as well, or he's just because he's a monkey, he can do that without some magical enhancements. So yeah, Reiner Titan. Reiner's Titan is has a lot of features in it. I wonder if it's like all was included in his Titan, or he actually have to like Aaron drink different liquids with it, like armor, like full fire, not fire breathing. Anyways, it's interesting. Can you drink a liquid? How many liquids like armor was? Was it like unique thing, just an armor, or was it like armor, like gorgeous hair, like big boobs? I know Ani drank some. Nice butt, also. I'd like to see fully buffed Titan with all those things. So yeah, sorry for speaking stupid stuff. And the goddamn monkey, I hate the monkey so much. Every time I see it, I hate it. It smiles. It looks evil. It looks evil. So evil. It's not even funny how evil it looks. You know? If it turns out that this guy is like the nicest guy ever, I'm gonna be pissed. I want him to be a bad guy. I want him to die a very not tragic but brutal, death. I just hate him. He always smiling. He always feels like I'm that good, and I'm gonna kill you all. So they discuss the Titan, the Titan, the weird Titan that looks super. What's with the face? I don't know who designed this creature, but yeah. And a barrel. I suppose. I mean, I'm pretty sure that that's a barrel with Bertolt. Because those holes, they look like you can see them. I hope you saw them. You can clearly see them. And the way Monkey throws, he can actually throw this barrel with Bertolt inside it. Like, surprise. It's not needed, I suppose. Bertolt can get in, just have the gear and get in without being noticed. But yeah, that's not nice. And so they decide that this Titan is also a smart, intelligent Titan, and he was also the one who scouted them. Interesting. Why exactly he? Man, because he's not tall, he's just crouching. Why is he crouching, though? It's the weirdest Titan of them all. And what's with the face? The face is the weirdest thing about it. like these lips, it's I don't know about your countries, guys, but in my country, it's really a modern thing and fashionable thing for women of all ages to have like this lips, look, and it looks so terrible. I mean, I suppose someone's liking it. I suppose, but me as a man, I hate these women. I like to slap their lips because it looks terrible. They're making themselves ugly. Even if you're like, if you have like little lips, your face looks cute with it. It doesn't need to be like a baby face with the biggest lips. I hate it. I'm sorry for a second. Just I hate that. I hope this tendency, like tradition, whatever, like is gonna go away. Because it's terrible. And this Titan, like, I think if you're gonna show this Titan to those ladies with those lips, they're gonna, oh, I want that face, I want that face, huge lips. So yeah, let's get back to the discussion. And the monkey hits the ground. All the Titans standing like in a weird pose start running. Not the bigger, only the smallest ones started running. Yeah, like they're running towards the beer, in the morning. Oh yeah, like the shop is open. Weird guys, the weirdest Titans. How many episodes? Like it's like third season already. I still cannot get used to those Titans. They're just terrible. And then they show picture. The picture's quite funny as well. So they're showing us what's happening, what can happen, what their plans are. And everyone thinks that their plan is to remove all the horses and to like blockade our guys, because they can walk on the walls, but these guys can also walk on the walls. Not on the walls. They can follow us as much as they want, but yeah, it's all. You can probably run away with the horses, ask for backup, but if is there any backup though? Even Erwin says like the survey corps, they're not as good as they were before. A lot of people died, like a whole mountain of people, and a lot of military police guys were captured because they were serving this bad government. And other guys who were not captured, they were killed in season 2 with this operation of helping Aaron. So we don't have soldiers. All we have is here, and if like we're gonna use our horse to run away and ask for help, probably Keith Charges can arrive and blind the monkey with his bald head if the sun is strong enough. But I don't think it's gonna be enough. So we're in a dire situation, and it's yeah. But I'm glad that Erwin is here. We're gonna get to that. This should be pretty soon. Like the whole his dialogue about it was super great, and that's what I like about Erwin. And it's great that he's here. It's great that he's with us. Without this man, this war is over. We need him here. And if as Levi said, like you just sit there and command when we win this operation, you need this guy because he's first of all he does an amazing planning. He creates a plan. he sees different possibilities for this plan to go or not to go as planned, you know. He sees different outcomes. And even with that, there's quite a lot of instances when our enemy had something we just cannot predict. Absolutely cannot predict. And here at this moment, Erwin can like work with his brain like right here, right now, in this instance, in this situation. Like, oh, that's new. Well, then we're doing that. It's not like you can write a script. You know, if something goes wrong, like ask Erwin, and you need him here, and he commands. And he's smart. He's confident. This is great. Though it was very sad. I'm almost cried. I was holding myself as much as I could, guys. So he gives the commands. He gives Levi squad and Hanji squad take down the armored titan. So the best of the best are going to attack armored titan, because these thunder spears are dangerous stuff, and you have to use it with cautiousness and have to be skilled. So that's reasonable, and you have like there need to be a lot of people. And he said like other guys and Levi are attacking these stupid titans. They're protecting newbies. Well, newbies are not fighting at all. They're like, what? It's a titan? Oh, really? They have never ever seen it. I wonder. No, they were flying during the attack on Stohes or whatever. They were using their gear, so they kind of know how to fly since the training period of time. But anyways, they're not fighters. Definitely not fighters. And they're just there to handle the horses. And yeah, and Erwin says like, when this is over, I want you to kill that monkey gorilla. I want you to kill him. I want him to kill him. Oh, and this monkey. I mean, he has Beast Titan name, but he's monkey. He's ugly, evil monkey. Man, Isayama, you're like you creating such terrible, awful creature. I want to hate it. I'm hating it, and I want to see Levi like killing. And here's Mario Brothers. What the fuck, man? Just look at these two guys. Here's Mario, and here's Luigi Mario. What's up? There's a like really actually two similar guys were. They were what's it called? But you know, brothers that looked similar. Why have like similar mustache? I'm calling it now. This is Mario and Luigi, and they're dead by the way. Most likely, gonna be. Oh yeah, and then we have like 5 minutes of Reiner thinking. That was funny, but yeah, we have to have this moment. And man, Rein saw what the fuck, Reiner. He had this blade in his neck, and his Titan was nice enough to take it out. Like, oh, you're hurt. Let me take that. Oh no. Nice, thanks. Good Titan. What can you else? What can you do like other than that with my body? Can you make me feel nice or something? And what's up, Reiner? How can I do that? Can I make my switch my consciousness to some other place of my body? So it's like your super titan ability, or your like superhuman ability. What's with that? How can you do that? And even just it's like anatomically incorrect. Just let's imagine here ourselves. Why would you need to move your consciousness from your head to some other parts of your body. That means that your head is super damaged, right? It cannot function. It's gonna like, no conscience. And with Reiner, he wasn't hit in the head. He was hit in the neck, and I mean, here it looks different. Here the blade is like this, and with being turned like this, well, it's gonna damage like blood vessels and like your place, your gulping. I don't know, what I mean, like this part, but not the bones, not the spine. And consciousness is like it moves. You have like a brain and spinal brain or whatever it's called in English. I don't know. Like this is all the connection, nervous system, so it's there. Man, I'm speaking too much, but so he was hit by like that, but in the previous episode he was hit like this. It felt like his spine was damaged as well. And if it's actually damaged, then yeah, you can you basically you're almost removing your head from your body, and of course you're gonna lose your consciousness because head needs blood to work. And if you cut that, and if you had that, but if you're moving it before you was hit, you're moving your consciousness back, and then Levi hits you and destroys the connection. How can you return it back? It was damaged. I may be just overthinking too much about that. Maybe yes, maybe yes. I don't know. But this is like super human stuff. How can you do that? Can everyone do that? How can you kill a goddamn Reiner then? Like you have to slice his face off completely. But then again, he's gonna just move his consciousness somewhere down below, regenerate new head, and like I'm here again. How can you kill that? Especially considering you have to like nail a hit in their neck, but you're basically like removes the whole whole head. Anyways, guys, it's just goddamn you, Reiner is immortal. Transferred my consciousness to my body right that instant. Vik? Yeah, I just see the picture, so yeah, he just moved it to his whole body. You had to be insanely fast for that, because it was Levi who was attacking him, and he's faster than light. Reiner's crazy. And then Aaron transforms. Man, his Titan looks so terrible in this season. What's up with that face? Just tell me, is it Gremlins we're watching or Attack on Titan? What's with the gorgeous looking, badass looking Aaron Titan? He looks like a gremlin, I'm telling you, man. So, yeah, well, they are trying to lure Reiner away, and it works. It works nice. Though Reiner had to think about that like for half an hour. Then smart Armin, says like, even when we're gonna fight this guy, we have to remember that there is Bertolt somewhere there, and he can appear and he can deal damage. And then the fight's happening, and Aaron is ready to fight, and it's nice. It breaks Reiner's face, filled with anger and energy. Poor Levi fighting. And here's the moment with Erwin Smith. A beautiful moment. We're struggling to take out the smallest of titans, and suffering casualties left and right. So Ian is nearly as strong as it once was, and even Erwin not nearly as strong as he once was. But physically, maybe yes, but mentally, you're strongest ever. That's why without making the sacrifices we have. Of course, it's war you're fighting, and it's not like normal war. You're fighting with like a known, and you don't understand why. Such beautiful men, like blue eyes. And basically, what I've understood from that is when I was training, I would tell my peers about the theory my father and I believed. I believed, but then he stopped. I stopped talking about it after joining the circle. So he always had this dream since the moment, of course, he heard that theory from his father, and even before that theory, he was interested in that. So just theory just make it even more interesting to him, and he felt the responsibility that his father's died, and he wants to prove that. And he's saying that he's basically selfish. He just wants to know the truth. It's just his dream, and he got the position where he can use people to achieve his dream. And he feels bad for that, right? And he feels like, says like, I've a lot of people, I was inspiring them, saying to give their hearts for humanity. But actually, it was not a fight, as he says, for humanity. It was a fight for him to achieve his dream. And as I've said, this is a very human thing. He is human. And it's really good. It's when you have this commander, just humanity has needs. It needs to win some war. And where you have a commander who was ordered, you guy have to win this war for us, or we're gonna slap you. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna do that. He's going to be doing that. He's gonna be trying, but it is not the same if you're gonna have the man who himself want that as well. As I've said it dozens of times already, Erwin Smith, even while he pursues his own goal in there, he actually moves with the humanity in the same direction as humanity. And us having this commander, this fanatic guy who sacrifices everything if it's needed. He's not doing that if it's not needed. He values his people. He found Levi. He found Hanji. He gave Hanji the resources to make research of Titans to capture them and stuff. It's not like he's only fighting for his own dream. It's his main moving, force. And he kind of lying to guys that I'm fighting for humanity, but in fact he's fighting for his dream. But this is absolutely, I don't care what you're fighting for, brother. If you're fighting that good, even if it's your own reasons, then hell with it. Let's go. Show me where to go. Show me where to die. And he understands that. He feels bad because of that. Like that scene. Poor guys, I was fighting only for myself. And this is normal for a commander. Fight for yourself. If it's gonna win us a war, then fight for yourself. Better not to fight. Better fight for yourself than like fight bad for something else. and he's standing on a huge pile of corpses. But this is your responsibility as a commander. Even if you're not the fanatic guy, just a random guy who was forced to do that, you have to sacrifice people. And these people, they were fighting. And how many different occasions we went through where some crazy shit was happening. Just like 5 years ago, we thought like stupid titans are like banging their heads uh, in the wall, Maria, and that's good. But then Colossal Titan appeared, Armored Titan appeared, bam bam, Iron Titan appeared. Race Historia, shit, Humir, traitors with such crazy abilities like transferring his consciousness and stuff. We were fighting like against like an absolutely powerful and unpredictable enemy, and that's why there's such big amount of casualties. Erwin Smith is not the type of guy who just sacrifices people for nothing. They all died because we were fighting against too strong enemy. And the fact that we're still here is only because of Erwin Smith. The whole man, this goddamn word, coup d'etat thing, the revolution. Erwin was almost executed at this point. Helping Aaron, understanding who's the traitors. Of course, Armin and other guys, they were also helping. But he was the one who was commanding. He was the one who was listening, who was connecting these dots and this information and making out of it a plan. Not just one, but like a lot of plans. And they were working. He's fighting in an unwinnable war and still somehow wins. In a way, he doesn't lose, at least. So I'm sorry for speaking too much, but this he's just such a man. I suppose there will be people who says like, oh, he's selfish. But for me, he's like redeemed right here, right now. Even not considering the fact that he's sad because of that. He feels that it was his dream and he let a lot of people dying. But these people were not dying for his dream. They were dying because of they were fighting for humanity, and Aaron was doing that as well. He was just the same direction is his dream as well. And even if you don't consider the fact that he feels sad about that, still, I forgot what I wanted to say. So he's great, and whoever thinks that he's not great, then and poor guys, yeah. Mike, Tanaba, and Gelgar. Mickey is like alive. Erwin's standing on them. But if not you, Erwin, this mountain would be like 10 times bigger and there was like whole humanity inside the walls. And the monkey sitting there, happily smiling. So it's better for you to stand on this. I can't stop thinking about the basement. And even though he's here, he's not jumping like, oh, I'm gonna, you fight, I'm gonna look at the thing. He's here, he's commanding. He's standing in the middle of fighting. He gives the commands. He's watching the battlefield. He was standing near the Reiner and with a badass, move, removed his hood. Like, what you want? Go fuck yourself. He's brave. He's smart. And he's human. This is the best part about him. He's not a Superman type of a character who's like, oh, I'm gonna save everything just because I'm Superman. No. He is human. He has his dreams. He has his reasons. Even if this plan fails, I wonder if I could make it there before I die. I mean, I'm not against that. I just want to be there with you. Whatever Jaeger left behind in his basement. And the beautiful music will reveal the truth. He's just like us, guys. Just like a watcher, reader, whatever. He wants to know the truth. And I really hope Gracious Basement has that, because if it's gonna be some fake out shit, Erwin's probably die out of a heart attack. So Aaron's still fighting Reiner, misses his face. Reiner catches him, smashes him. The guy has a lot of force. And then our guys appear with the thunder thingies and the flashback on how to use them. And so it's super explosive things. So it's not like a rocket. It's a bit different. You know, rocket, it explodes on an impact. This is a different type of a rocket. It's like a spear, actually a spear that pierces flesh, and then they, you know, do the thing, and it explodes like a grenade. So it's actually not a rocket; it's actually a spear with explosive insides, and that's actually interesting. And it worked. I don't know what was the sound, but I suppose someone's died there. So and they're using it. So the first time they exploded Reiner's eyes, and I was also told some quite a long time ago that Armor Titan also has armor eyes, and you can actually see that in this episode. It's like a glass looking thing. I suppose it was in season 2, episode 11, when they were riding Reiner. I was saying like, you, not me. Someone in the comments said like, why not just cut his eyes, Reiner running there? And then some guy appeared and said like, his eyes are armored. And yeah, definitely looks like armor. Not gonna say it's definitely armor, but looks like it. Yes. So they exploded his eyes, and here's there he cannot move, and the guys exploded his back. Though it doesn't look like this is super powerful. Yeah, they exploded quite nice. He had like this plate, armor plate, on his back, and now this plate is destroyed. But it's not like a huge chunk of his body is there, and it's regenerating right now. So I suppose with that explosion they made after that, even though it looked like kind of Reiner sitting there and there's the spears on his face, I don't think they're like, gonna explode that hard. I'm sorry, they're probably gonna explode, damage his body quite a lot, but not like entirely into pieces. Because, I mean, they dropped a lot of those. But I still don't think he's gonna die like that. Especially considering like his favorite is Sayama's character and favorite characters of like half of you guys. But they nailed a lot of those things. Like how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. It's not it's quite a lot. And they felt it like, man, this is our guy. Was our guy. But then Jean, like, we have to do that. Reiner would have, maybe not easily, but he would have killed us if he needed that. But it's time for us to fight back. We're not kids anymore. And they're not friends anymore. And this is goddamn sad. And this is the episode, guys. And Reiner explodes like The explosion is crazy, but I just think it was an exaggeration. And it's quite a big discussion. I somehow managed to make it big. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. See you in the next episode tomorrow. Have a nice day. Bye bye.